I'll be showing you a video of a business use case and a demo. Okay.
This presentation shows how COTRUST technology from HCL can be used to enable blockchain applications for supply chains. We discuss a hypothetical blockchain application and two fictitious participants in a supply chain, Acme and Star Farms. Acme is a large food manufacturing and processing company. Acme participates in a blockchain that tracks its upstream and downstream supply chain. The blockchain is run by a consortium of companies that participate in the same or related supply chains. Star Farms, a U.S. supplier, has agreed to supply Acme with corn in China. Star Farms is happy to participate in Acme's blockchain because it opens up other opportunities. Star Farms has agreed to Acme's standard terms, which are already in the blockchain as smart contracts. Acme sends blockchain onboarding instructions to Star Farms. The instructions recommend Star Farms use HCL's COTRUST technology to connect to the blockchain. The creation of blockchain applications is simplified by using COTRUST. With COTRUST, many pieces of your blockchain application are already written before you even start. Once transactions to be captured on the blockchain are defined, COTRUST can automatically generate web interfaces, mobile apps, and APIs. COTRUST has features that make it a good choice for Star Farms to integrate its existing systems with the blockchain. COTRUST can translate EDI messages to blockchain transactions. Star Farms is easily able to configure its EDI translator to support EDI requirements for COTRUST for all but one of the needed message types. Star Farms engages HCL to configure COTRUST to support Star Farms' version of that message type. HCL installs the COTRUST secure client inside of Star Farms' firewall to ensure end-to-end security. Acme uses a COTRUST app to generate an email invitation for Star Farms to join the blockchain. The rules of the blockchain require companies to have an invitation from an existing blockchain participant before they can be onboarded as a new participant. Star Farms' first decision is whether they want to have their own COTRUST instance or their own blockchain node. Having their own will give them more control, but costs more than using shared resources available through the consortium. Star Farms opts for the shared resources. Star Farms uses their invitation to create their own COTRUST credentials. COTRUST manages blockchain credentials on behalf of participants. This is useful if a company participates in multiple blockchains. Star Farms' deliveries of corn to Acme are tracked on the blockchain from the time they arrive at the grain elevators. Tracking is done by capturing data from IT systems and IoT devices. Deliveries of corn at the grain elevators are captured. Deliveries are combined and placed in silos. For shipment, bulk corn is placed in a shipping container with an IoT device that records temperature and humidity. The silos the corn came from and the shipping container are captured on the blockchain, along with a digital commercial invoice and the digital certificate of origin. Transport of the container to the cargo terminal and onto a cargo ship are captured on the blockchain. The ship's progress and arrival at the cargo terminal in China is also captured. Customs officials access and verify digital shipping documents on the blockchain. Transport of the shipping container from the import warehouse to Acme's processing plant is captured. While in transit, a single query of the blockchain is all it takes to find out where the shipment is, no matter what truck, train, ship, or warehouse the shipment is sitting in. Acme removes corn from shipping containers and packs it in bags. Each bag is stamped with a date and other identification recorded on the blockchain, so corn can be traced back to shipping containers. Bags are put on pallets. Less than truckload shipments are provisioned and recorded on the blockchain. Transport and delivery of pallets of corn to retailers are captured on the blockchain. Now that we have seen how data can be reliably collected on a blockchain, we look at ways the data can be used. First, let's look at how Acme can see the certificate of origin associated with a shipment. We log into the COTRUST-based blockchain query app. We want to search by the shipment origin and the shipping date. We see that there were 3 shipments on that date and that the temperature in the containers were in the low 40s. Let's pick one. Now we see the details of the shipment. We see that there was 1 container in the shipment. We click on the link to the certificate of origin. Now the certificate pops up. What we see is a human-readable PDF document. It contains a 2D barcode that is a digital version of the certificate. Anyone with the necessary app on their phone can scan the certificate and verify its authenticity. COTRUST enables shipment histories to be traced. We can see the history of a container's journey. It shows where and when the container load of corn was bagged and where it came from. It shows the temperature inside the container. We can push a button to see a map of the journey. We see the journey from Cincinnati to Wilmington to Tianjin to Xinjiang. We can trace the corn backwards to see which farms the corn came from. We can also trace the corn forward to batches of 50-pound bags to see in what less than truckload bags the corn was included. We see a batch of bags filled from a container and part of that batch loaded onto 2 different trucks. For more information about HCL's COTRUST technology, email blockchain@hcl.com.
See you at my booth.